My name is Bob Morrison, Superintendent, Garland ISD. And before I do my opening little welcome here, I want to introduce a couple important people on stage. Two of my board members are here, and just so you know, folks, our board members do an outstanding job of taking care of the needs of our students, but they do a great job of volunteering. It's a volunteer position, and they put in a lot of time, and they go to a lot of events. And I'm going to introduce Miss Linda Griffin, who is our board secretary. And Mr. Charles Axe, one of our trustees. And just to let you know how busy they are, this is the second event for Miss Griffin today, and we talked about she still has one more district event to go to today, and this is Mr. Axe's third already, and it's just 1 o'clock. So they do a great job of getting around the district, and I appreciate them. To the athletes, let's first talk about your parents for a second. To mom and dad out there, you should thank them. Give them a hug. Give them a kiss. Give them something for driving you to all those practices. You know, I see soccer on there. I like soccer, folks, but it's cold at soccer practice and stuff, and baseball early on. Thank your parents. Just take the time and stop today and go, you know what? Thanks, Mom and Dad, for taking the time to make me a priority, because there are parents that don't all the time make their kids a priority, and if you're here today, somebody has made you a priority, so thank them, and it's a great accomplishment for them as well. But then to the athletes, I looked up today a statistic. I was just curious how many high school athletes actually get a college scholarship. 7% of all student athletes get a scholarship to college, so you're in a very elite group of athletes. So congratulations, and very excited to see where you're going, and I can't wait to share this moment with you. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Glad to see everybody here. You guys look sharp today. I'll tell you what, I thought I was going to try to dress sharp, but I think you guys have outdone me. Welcome here. Obviously, we want to recognize all of you great athletes today. The most important thing, and Dr. Morrison alluded to it, is student athlete. And every one of you here really personifies not only an athlete, but a student athlete. I know it's been a hard 4 years, and for you seniors, it's just about there. You're just about to the finish line. But let's finish out this year strong, and let's get ready to head on to college. You guys are awesome. You've done a great job your 4 years here in school. We certainly have looked up to you. We've watched you on the field, on the court. We've enjoyed everything you've done. But what we're most proud of is your accomplishments in the classroom. And if you guys continue to do that, you are going to succeed in life. Absolutely. And now, let's get to the presentation of athletes, shall we? Our first school, Garland High School. Our first sport will be football. Coach Jeff Jordan. Akeem Adeniji, Air Force Academy. Corey Compton, Sam Houston State University. Jalen Haskins, Ottawa University. Michael Lee, Wayland Baptist University. Keyshawn Leslie, Bacone College. Melvin Lovelace, Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Nathaniel Luke, Bacone College. Lane Scott, University of Northern Colorado. Cornelius Webb, Bacone College. Jacoby Williams, Fort Hays State University. Our next sport is softball. Coach Jennifer Sisson. Lindsey Walker, East Central University, Oklahoma. And let's have another round of applause for our student athletes from Garland High School. Now introducing our student athletes from Lakeview Centennial High School. First we have football and Coach Kendall Miller. As he's making his way over here. Dijon Jeffrey, Oklahoma Panhandle State University. Caleb McNack, Northwest Mississippi Community College. Major Norman, Oklahoma Panhandle State University. Kevion Watkins, Southwestern Assemblies of God University. Our next student athlete is an actual two-sport scholarship, C.J. Davis, in both football and track, McMurray University. Soccer and Coach Justin Staub. Dynasty Kane, University of Texas, El Paso. Volleyball, Coach Rachel Wolf. Breonna Jackson, Pratt College. And let's have another round of applause for our student athletes from Lakeview Centennial High School. Naaman Forest High School. First we have baseball and Coach Carrie Willingham. Chandler Fidel, University of Arkansas, Little Rock. Football and Coach Marvin Sedberry. Carlos Mendoza, Kansas Wesleyan University. Miller Wynn, Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Lord Zapata, Bethany College. Now we have soccer and Coach Pam Blackford. Ashley Chapman, Northeastern Oklahoma State University. Soccer coach Joe Horn. Natalie Valentine, University of Texas, El Paso. Madison Walters, Texas A&M University, Texarkana. Next we have softball and Coach Jill Miller. Tessa Jara, Northeast College. And let's have another round of applause for our student athletes from Naaman Forest High School. Next up, we have North Garland High School. Start with cross country track and Coach Jeff Jackson. Mariah Perez, McMurray University. Football and Coach Joe Castillo. Lorenzo Bennett, Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Zach Duffy, McMurray University. Kelvin Ecator, Navarro College. Ladarian Rose, Navarro College. Alfred Villalobos, Kansas Wesleyan University. And let's have a final round of applause for our student athletes from North Garland High School. Next, we have our student athletes from Rowlett High School. First sport is baseball and Coach Doug Stevens. Landon Longsworth, Vernon College. Michael Williams, Sam Houston State University. Basketball and Coach Jason Bush. Oliver Powell, Louisiana Tech University. Next, we have cross country, track, and Coach Tracy Marcassoni. Madeline Schubert, Texas A&M University Commerce. Next, we have football and Coach Doug Stevens. Logan Bonner, Arkansas State University. Caleb Brown, Midwestern State University. Andre Henderson, Southwestern College, Kansas. Josh Lewis, Southwestern College, Kansas. Our next sport is soccer and Coach Clark McMurtry. Andy Flores, Oklahoma City University. Girls soccer coach Jason Fagreas. Megan Chase, Southern Nazarene University. Raven Powell, Midwestern State University. And let's have another round of applause for our student athletes from Rowlett High School. Next, we have Sachse High School. Our first sport is baseball and Coach Chris Burrow. Connor Anderson, Paris Junior College. Blake DiValerio, Oklahoma Wesleyan University. Logan Warswick, McPherson University. Next, we have football and Coach Mark Behrens. Devin Duvernay, Baylor University. Donovan Duvernay, Baylor University. Jared Maiden, University of Alabama. Nate Thompson, Texas Southern University. Trevor Williams, McPherson College. Matthew Yarborough, Incarnate Word University. Now we have soccer and Coach Kristen Campbell. Oh, so you're going to stay down there. Jordy Haar, Texas Tech University. And now you'll make your way up. Sierra Henson, University of Texas. Kayla McKeon, University of Arkansas, Fayetteville. Kirsten Saragusa, Oklahoma State University. Casey Sorbers, Texas A&M University, Commerce. Allie Warren, Angelo State University. Next we have softball and Coach Stephanie Faith. Michaela Douglas, Chippewa College. Shayna McBroom, West Texas A&M University. Emily McDonald, Oklahoma Wesleyan University. Our next sport is volleyball and Coach Ricky Jones. Skylar Frill, Texas Women's University. Aaron Richburg, Midwestern State University. And let's have a final round of applause for our student athletes from Sachse High School. Next, introducing South Garland High School. We'll start with basketball and Coach Melvin Robinson. Zarius Moffitt, Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Now we have football and Coach Melvin Robinson. Brennan Hardison, Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Damian Howard, Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Zach Scott, Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Now we have soccer and Coach Greg Hunter. Yulissa Garcia, Richland College. Bernice Juarez, Richland College. Maria Lira, Northeast Texas Community College. Vanessa Martinez, Northern Oklahoma College. Let's give another round of applause for our student athletes from South Garland High School. And now let's give a round of applause for each of our student athletes from all of the schools. Congratulations, everyone. Next, it is my honor and privilege to introduce our next speaker for you. But before we do so, I'd like for you guys to take a look at the screen. We're going to cue up a short video.
The power numbers went down. They started going to more of a speed game.
Fly ball to the gap in right center field. Drexler can't get that one either. Bounces around One run is going to score, and Earl Burl is on third. 1-0 Alcorn State. He shot one to the gap, and this one, another base hit to left field. They're waving the runner. Here comes the throw. He scores easily. Earl Burl having himself quite a game so far. Not as much baseball as in years past. Runner on the move, ball is dropped, and into third with a stolen base. Earl Burl, quite a game.
Yeah, he's having a great one right now.
The opportunity, or the chances rather, to be a draft pick as Earl Burl gives it a ride. That is way gone.
Boy.
Over the hill in left field.
It's just all off the time of the game.
Another run scores. Let me just cut in here for a second. Earl Burl, who we've talked so much about during this game, drives in yet another run. And I'm going to let you say the name of this hitter because I've had the privilege of saying it many times today, and I've enjoyed every time. It's Earl Burl. Earl Burl with a ground ball to short. The throw gets away.
I don't know if they're going to get him out. A high chopper to short. But no, I think that's to me, that's a base hit and an error.
He's had quite the game showing off his skills.
Uh-oh.
And he does it again.
Could this be it?
A line drive in the gap.
You gotta go 3. You gotta go 3, son. You gotta go 3.
He's looking.
Oh my goodness. You gotta go. Are you kidding me?
And the ball is overthrown, backed up. The runner remains at second base. This kid is not missing anything today.
What a day he's had.
And now let me introduce to you former Sachse High School star athlete and current member of the Toronto Blue Jays in the Major League Baseball, Earl Burl III.
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for having me here today. This is a special day, and just to be a part of it, I'm honored. First, I'd like to share some numbers with you guys. As Dr. Morrison stated earlier, 7% of high school athletes move forward to participate in NCAA athletics. In baseball, out of 482,629, only 6.9%. In basketball, out of 541,054, only 3.4%. In women's basketball, out of 433,344, only 3.8%. And in football, out of 1,093,234, only 6.5%. And only 2% of them earn athletic scholarships to compete in college. So please take a second here to bring those numbers into perspective. Basically, what I'm saying is congratulations. You successfully gone against the odds. I'd like to share with you a word that properly defines you: success. Success is the favorable or prosperous termination of attempts or endeavors, the accomplishments of one's goals. Now, everyone has their own idea of what success is and what it means to them. But the lesson you're about to see today will assist you in whatever field of endeavor you choose to pursue. Allow me to share with you a background on my personal success. Graduated from Sachse High School, and after being overlooked by several major colleges, I was awarded a Division I baseball scholarship to a small school in the backwoods of Mississippi called Alcorn State University. There, I graduated in 4 years with a 3.0 GPA. My first year at Alcorn, I strictly pitched. My head coach, who now calls me his second son, believed that I'd never play outfield for him. My sophomore year, when I asked if he would give me a shot at the outfield, excuse my language, but he said, "What do you want me to do, piss on your head and call it rain?" So I think it's safe to say it was a long shot for me. My junior season, I ended up not starting the first game. The second game I started, I ended up going 2 for 4 with a home run and a double. Third game, 1 for 2 with a home run. I never sat out another college game after that. My senior year was named team captain and eventual 2015 draft pick of the Toronto Blue Jays. But following closely behind that success, or any success, period, is the next term I'd like for each and every one of you to become aware of: This one word heavily deals with success. They pretty much go hand in hand. The word follows closely behind success as if it were a lion stalking its prey. Just as the lion would have its way with its prey, so does this mindset with any successful man or woman, unless you acknowledge its presence and fight like hell for your future, which is what I've done and will continue to do. This term is satisfaction. Satisfaction is a state of comfort when one is content with their current state. This word never fails to become a thought or an option in the mind of someone who experiences even just a single event of success. Again, I congratulate you all on doing something only a handful of athletes are able to do, but why stop here? Why stop now? When a person becomes satisfied with their immediate success, they tend to lose the determination that allowed them to reach their goals in the first place. Instead, you should long to feel that moment again, as opposed to wallowing in its splendor. The sweet taste of victory should drive your insatiable hunger to strive for greater, strive for more. In the classroom or the world of sports, there rarely ever is time to bask in the glory of your accomplishments. Take Nick Saban, for instance. We have an athlete who's going to Alabama. He is arguably the greatest coach in college football history. He refused to take even a day off from his grind for another title. Less than 24 hours after winning the national championship, he was back recruiting. Anyone ever heard of Serena Williams? Well, she is someone I look up to personally as an athlete because of her relentless work ethic and unwavering passion that has ascended her to title after title after title after title. A woman who is quite possibly the greatest competitor and champion of our generation. Now that you have an idea of the greatness that satisfaction can hold you from, please understand that today isn't the day. You have 4 more years until you earn your bachelor's degree. And understand that scholarships aren't guaranteed for 4 years. They are renewed yearly at the head coach's discretion. So remain steadfast in your devotion to improving yourself as an athlete and student. Now isn't the time to ease up. This is a message to go harder than ever because you now know what tremendous blessing sacrifice can bring. Let me share with you the key to never getting satisfied with being average. Like DJ Khaled would say, this is a major key alert. The key is to remain ambitious. Ambition is the flame that blazes inside each and every one of us, roaring for us to strive for something greater. They want you to get satisfied. They don't want you to succeed more. So what are we going to do? We're going to succeed anyways. We're going to stay ambitious. Hear this quote. The most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul on fire. Now take a few moments to imagine what you are capable of accomplishing if you approach life. If you attack life and its obstacles with the unrivaled passion and ambition. So I'll leave this with you before we part ways. Go be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Thank you.
Great job, Earl. I tell you what great words of inspiration. We're so honored to have Earl back in GISD today to be a part of this great celebration. We're honored to have you here, and this is a special bat, Earl. It's been blessed. It's got 50 home runs and about 10 years or more in National League Baseball League. We wish you the best of luck in a couple weeks at spring training.
Thank you.
Oh, it's a great day. Let's wake up a little bit in here. It's a great day. Celebrating with everybody around the nation. I'm Cliff Odenwall, Athletic Director for Garland ISD. I'd like to introduce a few people that are very special to me and a man that's been my mentor for many years, the Mr. Homer B. Johnson, Executive Athletic Director for the district. To Homer's left, my right, is Judy Campbell, Sam McElroy, and Philip Wiggins, also members of the GISD Athletic Department. On behalf of the Athletic Department, I would like to thank Dr. Morrison, members of the GISD School Board, GISD Administration, for helping make this a special day and all of their support. It is amazing. 73 athletes are going to the next level. Before you leave, I'll build on what Dr. Morrison said. Thank your parents, thank your coaches, and thank your teammates, because without them, you would not be here today. We're blessed to be a part of your lives. Also, just old coach and me, I'm going to give you a little words of wisdom. Be careful of what you say and what you post, because from now on, you will represent your parents, your schools, and everybody else in Garland ISD, and we only expect positive things to hear from you. Just a word of warning. This thing, I wish I could throw it away and we could answer the phone like Homer does back with the cord, but we just can't do that. Again, congratulations. Set your goals high. Earl said it best. Number one is your education. Don't come home without it. And I wish you all the best of luck in the next 4 or 5 years in your career, and we look forward to following you in the newspapers and on the TVs. Good luck. Thank you for everyone attending.